Okay, it's Monster Train. Let's go. And the last clan we have yet to do is Umbra, and we just ran the other. And I've been looking through the expert challenges. I think I don't want to do all of them, as I said earlier, but we'll see. A few of these sound fun and not like, you know, insane grinds. But anyways, for now we're just playing a regular Umbra. Morsel minus, hidden passage, engine upgrade. Okay, Umbra Hellhound. Ooh. I like both of these actually, right? So, we got the morsel minus and the engine upgrade. So losing capacity isn't great. I mean, this is... that really sets us up in a certain direction. The other one is of course just like generally good. We could go for like an architect penumbra. Let's see. We'll take architect or trample. Well, it's monstrous then. Sure. I think we can do this with the Imsicle. Shouldn't be too bad, and we have trample penumbra, right? So let's send them, well, maybe not to the top floor, but second floor situation right here. You have definitely should torch this imp. I think this is right. And then something like this, and if we do that... yeah, now penumbra gets through. This is a little rougher. I think we'll just do get the morsel out and then the trees do it for top. We might take 10 here actually, huh? Yeah, I don't see much we could do against that, honestly. Would have been better not to play the train stern. Whoops. Ugh. Actually take 12. I think just this and this. And the next turn we get another imp. Which one is it? Pilot jumper. Well, that's irrelevant. Nice. Okay. I think getting set up for an armor build, I guess. It's a little weird getting the rare uncommon card here. Yeah, let's see whether we can do that, and then Crucible Collector, of course. I would say is the tank of choice. Go right. Hellhound. Well, not really. Do I want either of these? So I mean, rail beater, nope. Well, I mean, I guess if we put rail beater on like a bottom floor and then penumbra on the middle floor or top floor. Nah, if we put it, we would need a setup where we have rail beater bottom floor, then penumbra middle floor, and lifesteal gorge top floor, so that when like the rail beater throws the tank to the back, and then penumbra clears the backline units first, and then we'll like the lifesteal gorge clears the rest of them, but the rail beater is so fragile from the base stats, right? I mean, it's just 35, and I mean, I guess you could just like plus 25 and endless, but the steelworker just seems better, honestly. And I don't think I want it, right? Because we already have 2 front lines. And I'd rather get Umbra front lines here. Yeah, I think we just do this. And then reroll for... like plus 25. Maybe we just reroll, and if we get large stone we're happy. Otherwise... Oh yikes. What have I done? I guess we have to be happy with this. And then give him another 25 HP. They'll get scaled up by morsels anyway, so I guess it's okay, clergyman. We can clear most of these, hopefully. Probably... well... yeah, right. I think in this situation I actually want to put you here. And then we clear one of them with an Umbra Morsel and Umbra Sword. And you go here and the Molting Imp. These guys. And I guess we might as well do that. Okay, and then you can... probably also should have put the Entumbra Morsel in the back. Okay. 3 NG. Just play everything. Basically. You die there, that's great, and then we can just gorge here and Penumbra clears the rest. I think you break through here, right? Okay, and then you have a little too much. Okay, so how about this? Next turn he'll have 44. Doesn't quite get through. Okay, so we'll do this. Sadly we didn't get to play the Morsel Miner, but we have Like we have enough damage here. Then just do this. Just to clear the backline, and yeah, you're already doing just fine. Let's put a morsel on top. Nice. No damage taken. And what do we do here? I think, what do we have? We have the temperance. That's rough. So we definitely... I think a space prism is good. And then maybe... Nope. I think, welder helper? So, let's see, Morsel Master would be nice here. Well, nope. There's the large stone. I think that is in fact ideal. And then we just purge, I guess. Purge a train student. Let's see here. What else do we have? We have the concealed caverns. All of these seem bad. Ugh. I would have taken like I don't know, quick. But do I want that? Not really, right? The Crucible Collector doesn't deal enough damage for that to be really worth it. And we still have, I mean, we have Penumbra backing them up, so it's kind of irrelevant. I think we just leave. Okay. What now though? I think we'll just, yeah, actually purge a train stud. And maybe even one more. The Daedalus. Oh, double barrel Daedalus, dude, every time. And then we go here. Still hoping for like a... Well, I don't know really. We'll probably take capacity for now. Like, it's good. I mean, we don't need it now for Penumbra, but then we're kind of locked in where we're playing Penumbra. Right, I was just checking, he's actually called Penumbra, yes, not just in my head. Do we purge another card? I mean, and we're taking space so that we can still play imps on the floor with Penumbra. That's kind of the idea there. I think we just... Okay, so what... No, let's save the money, right? So that we can get something like holdover after Daedalus. God damn, dude. Well, what now, huh? Can't put Penumbra bottom, that's just too much. You can probably tank these. Guess we're floating a fledgling imp now, but what can you do? We need the one space to put like an imp in front if it's necessary. Oh wow. And of course we want to... oh wow, way too many things to play here. Yeah, you just gorge up, and then I think we do... nah, that doesn't really do anything. Might as well throw this away, and the imp is way better here. I hope we draw the space prism soon, so as long as we only have one space to play a morsel here, we are not really like the lifesteal will never exceed 1 in those cases. It's kind of not ideal. Obviously. Okay, in this case it's actually strictly better to do this. It's also 2 energy and it doesn't deal 5 damage to him. Meh. You can take that. Or actually, like, why would you? You gorge up anyway, so let's just do this. And then we get a morsel in here. Nice. Oh, whoops. That's I wasn't paying too much attention. Yikes. This is some damage, let me tell you. Okay, what if we ascend the Forged Disciple? We take 6 damage for that instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so don't do that. Instead of 6, which we do right now. So that doesn't really do anything. Okay, let's play this here. And then I think we ascend you so that we don't have the same problem next turn. Right, and then we play this. Put the train studs down here. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything here. We'll take 6. Because I wasn't paying attention. Yikes. Okay. Wow, they didn't even punch through his armor. Nice. Yeah, that's something we can do. Pushing 5 damage to Daedalus there. I mean, the Gorge solo kills Daedalus. I was gonna say even without any lifesteal, but apparently not. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. That's an interesting one. I don't really feel like that's worth it though. Forever consumed? Yeah, not really either. Skip this. Ugh. Come on. Give me something for the backline. I need some backlining. I guess this will be it. Hopefully. Maybe. Nope. Wow. These these unit drafts, dude. How am I supposed to make use of this? Huh. Yeah, I don't think we'll have the energy. I mean, of course, if we draw something like, you know, Pyre Chomper. But other than that, looks rough. Oh, now we have the Architect. I think now they don't scale far enough though, right? I think it just adds the stat improvements. Might be wrong though. Where is that? Here, I think. Yes. So if I have this, my number is basically 2020. So here we get no. So overall here we get plus 30, plus 10. If I mix these, it's just a plus. It's a 70, 35 instead of a 170, 100. Yeah, can't take that. We just won't have the damage. I feel like that's not gonna work out. Okay, train stewards, you have to go. I can't play you. Shade splitters are okay. Torches are okay to kill off some random imps. Other stack, yes. Yes, please. And then I think we'll just -1 holdover. It's too expensive to do that. At least I feel like that's the case. Do we want a... Why not? Wow, really? Another round, huh? Can we do that? Yes, maybe, hopefully. Okay, we lost space. Whoopsie. It doesn't change anything to torch these guys. Right, because if I torch 2 of them, the second one will get +4. It's the same damage to the pyre, and we clear these with Penumbra. We can just do, I don't know, I mean, even this is irrelevant. Yeah. Really another... fire jumper. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty basic. I think Penumbra will just clear all of them for us. Yeah, the Ambush Scholar doesn't do anything. Oh. 2 energy? That's interesting though. I think I want to do this then. No, I think I'll just do this. This way we can clear the next floor the same way we did so far. We lose 1 lifesteal to the Clip Defender, but well, that's what it is, I guess. We won't get any slays here. Now we can of course slay the fire jumper here. Oh, I should have slayed the well helper. Whoops. Yeah. Rather you have more space. Okay, you have 60. This is 95. You have 80. So if I do this, you'll at least clear the first turn, then the Collector can work on the last one. No, or we do this. I think actually we double ascend. No. It was probably wrong, because we could have just played another Shade Splitter instead of the other Ascend, and then we would have regained the lifesteal. And we probably should have ascended Penumbra. We won't see these next turn. Damn. Misplayed. Oh yes. Nice. Oh no. I think they won't. Ah, they will heal. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Because the hitting on the armor doesn't heal or doesn't lifesteal. But because they just hit through the Clip Defender, they will still heal enough from the lifesteal. Okay, I just put that. Yeah. Should be totally fine here. You will certainly go a few rounds. Just don't ascend the boss. That actually puts them in the pyrum, and they kind of, you know, like ice over the Oh, that's interesting for the imps. March of Shields. Nah. Something like drop cage would be nice. We really won't, like, this is not a combination that wins you the game, like by itself. We really need some damage scaling, because double heavies are going to destroy us. So I kind of feel like just looking for something at the Merchant of Trinkets. What kinds of trinkets would we be looking for though? Let's see. Trinkets. We're Hellhound and... or artifacts, I guess. Hellhound Umbra, so adding morsels, not really. This is the Memorial Spike, which I somehow have never seen. Gorge triggering twice is okay. Draw is good, Mind Jacks are good. These don't really carry anything. First time each turn an enemy unit dies. These are all... this is okay, but really doesn't help you against Seraph. And it's only... that's only clearing floors after. After they have already attacked, that's kind of not as good. And I guess Ashes of the Fallen would be really good. And then for the various Winged Steel, Drop Cage, Hell's Banners, Forever Flame. There are a few sketches. Nope. First Hellpack would be nice. Umbra has a lot of like X cards. We don't really... oh no, we can make the Welder Helper Endless, which would be really nice. Okay, where are we going after this? Yeah, let's go here. Damn. That's funny. No Endless. Do we turn you into a monster? I don't feel like that's a possibility even. Like, even this, they do 30 damage. If you give them multi-strike plus 10. That's like not... And then I think a Shade Splitter. Right? I think so. We have enough like morsel generation, and we don't really need the energy morsels because we already get Awoken consumable, Stygian consumable, Umbra consumable. Let's see again. For which was it? Awoken, Stygian, Umbra. So what are these? Ah, that's the card frames. We want consumables. Consume. Awoken. What do we have? Wildwood Sap wouldn't really work. Stygian. These are all meh. And Umbra, I think, right? These are good. That's okay, that's good. This is okay. Getting a Shroud Spike would be insane. Yeah, Space Prism is okay. I think that enables, or lets us not take space on Fel. That's pretty good. Yeah, sadly nothing's happening here, huh? Passing a multi-strike is kind of sad. Huh. This is a very weird run. Don't think we can do that. A Shroud Spike would, I think, win us the run, but, you know, you have to get it. Okay, let's do this again. And then we go there. And then play a morsel there. And do this. And hopefully we get something. Yeah. So what are we doing? We're branding right, torch, and then what? Fledgling imp to tank another 10. Sounds good, honestly. No morsel generation, but they also didn't lifesteal, so it's fine. Okay. I think I want to play this, this, and this. So let's do that. Sacrifice one of the imps. Or probably we'll just have too many morsels then, right? Get 3. No, that's fine. Okay, let's see which ones we get. And they harvest once more, but well, what can you do? Okay, so I think we just do this and give you the defensive morsels. Oh damn, this guy has too much health. I didn't realize. We're doing 55, so he's at 40 something, 41 currently. It's still 2 hits. Oh. I think that's an... Oh no, that's 2 silent marksmen. Oops. Yeah, then we'll just do this. And we take 12 here. It's of course not good, but what can you do, huh? This is 69, so they are left at 26. If we put in a pie, that's 36 then. If we put a fire jump in front, should still be fine. And we can just forge up here. That. Or even this. No, the Penumbra has way too much armor, so it's like whatever. Huh. Okay. No, Penumbra only takes 6, and we're fine with that. Another branding right. Try to get this, gets 1 lifesteal off, and we just, I think we just get rid of both of these guys. Oh, they won't lifesteal because we have so much armor. That's nice. Oh. Transcend him, let's go. Oh, that's insane. It's only 40 armor and like 9 rage. But that's, I mean, you know? Yeah, we won anyways. Oh wow. I'm dumb, I think. I got the event that lets me take the endless book, and I didn't think about Transcendent. Wow. It's just so bad. Oh wow, that would have been so good. None of these do much though, right? Can do this. I think we'll -1 that, and then we'll see. Spike of the Hellhound is okay, especially if we get a like Transcendent from the Imsicle, but that's really rare. And we get a few Pirate Jumpers here and there. Let's see. I'd rather have gotten the Umbra Spike though, right? Huh. And maybe also this is a bit too risky. Like not taking the Pyre health. But I really want to do this. Oh, and do we want me this on anything? No, I don't feel like we're fine with 2 of them. I also don't need. Oh, maybe we do. If we do this and then -1 it, we basically can destroy our capacity on bottom floor and then the floor that we don't use, and then yeah, I mean then we can spike for a lot, I guess, with like Pyre Jumpers. Doesn't really seem too good though. The investment cost is just the payout isn't there. That's you know, kind of the problem. Let's reroll. Holdover, nice. I think we want to do this. Just sacrificing all the imps that we draw. We can always do that, and then we -1 it as well. Another -1 on Excavation Eruption would have been nice, but yes, it is what it is. Maybe a +10 on the Torch. I think that's okay. So, I mean, kind of worried about Seraph the Temperate. They're probably. I mean, we don't have a good way to clear backlines. We can. Well, we don't really answer anything actually. This Penumbra won't answer double heavies. And the yeah, we don't answer backlines in a decent way, and it's even rage though. That's so rude. So rude, dude. I think we just double space here. And do this. Really? I mean, that's enough, but still. Really? Okay, do this and this. Oh wait, I'm done. Oh, that's okay. We still get you. let's say 15 damage on Penumbra. It seems rather prudent. And then we do that. You even clear our imps. That's actually fairly nice of you. Sacrifice, or cannibalize rather. You'll die anyways, so let's do that. And we have a fire chamber here. Do this, and then I think we'll just torch you, and we're good. This guy actually lives. So they have 5 HP. Yeah, it's looking okay. This is the kind of thing we're afraid of. In particular if they get like double the rage, you know. We do this. And then we double Morsel Miner you. Problem is, oh, they don't even push through the first one. That's so bad. This is also rather bad. Let's just pray here. Okay, we got it. Still bad though, still bad. Have the same problem on the next floor, on the next round. I think we just do this. Yeah, pretty much. It's definitely the play. And then what? We need to do 2 more damage. Then we just take 6 off of you. That's okay. Can clear the backline here. Actually kind of don't want to use cannibalize, but I guess it's still the better play, right? Why don't we just do this and sacrifice one of them? I think so. Well, there you go. And you need some damage and you need some more health. Okay, and then we try to ascend Penumbra here. Nice, we get it in time. Yes, okay. No. Kind of don't want to apply armor to the Crucible Collector because okay, we have to play all of these up here first. Can do this still, and then nope. Send Penumbra. You can have this guy. That should be enough. Surely this is enough. Yes. Whoops. They don't even get through the lifesteal. Yeah. And now sacrifice Penumbra. Let's go. Yeah, there's still 8 rounds of lifesteal left. So easy. Transcend him. Oh my god! We got him, dude. Now we just have to put Endless on them. Easy enough. Or not really, but I don't see us winning still. I think draw now? The number gets larger once again. And we really want to... we really want to set him up just below the Crucible Collector so that we can still do what we just did there. Also like permafrost on the Ascension. I think we'll take capacity again, just to be able to do that without like drawing a Space Prism on the first floor. Oh wow, really? We only get that shot? We could also dupe the Transcendent. But probably even better to dupe the Welder Helper though. Well, maybe not. Let's go... No, sorry, again. Let's see. And the duplication is on this side here. Definitely... But if we don't get Endless... What do we do then, huh? Duplication is pretty good. We have like no artifacts. It's kind of funny. It's a tough decision, I think. So what did we want to do here? The Merchant of Magic, like -1, or give this a +10 maybe? -1 a bunch of these. Making of morsels. That's really it though, right? Don't really have anything to do there. And I think we'll just go here, honestly. And duplicate Transcendent. And then remove a torch and a shade splitter. Or maybe probably the Hellhorn. Oh, damn. Permafrost is what I was looking for. That's kind of dumb. Whoops. Okay, now we can always put Penumbra on the middle floor and the that sounds a bit too much. We probably need to kill the Shade Wings with torches and stuff. Yeah, this is fine. Trying Transcend in 1 turn 1. Really? Game, why would you do this to me? That's also rough. Can I do this? Can I afford to do that? I think so. Although, I mean, this is 100 though, huh? And we're threatened like with 40 damage next turn, huh? How many answers do we have? Entumbra Assault, Excavation Eruption, Torch, Torch. And actually also Transcendent, because we have played Molting Imp. But in order for that to work, we have to do this. Yep, there we go. I feel like this was our third space prison. Am I drunk? We do this. Ugh. Okay. Damage, dude. I think I want to play the first Transcendent on this turn, but I'd rather, like, preferably play the Fledgling Imp first. And we do that, I think, in this way. Yes, this looks like a horrible overkill, and then we also do this first. Nice, it applied the armor after the Molting Imp, because the Molting Imp spawned first during this combat, and so the Molting Imp was triggered first, then the Fledgling Imp died from the Will's Wings, and only then was the armor applied from the Welder Helpers, which were played afterwards. I think that's how that works, and thereby not the Fledgling Imp got the armor, but Penumbra actually. Yeah, I don't think I could have done anything here really. We'll take 30, I think. Yikes. Definitely need to put a bit more care into the I mean, this is just easy like that. Yeah. Okay, now we have 7 energy and there's 11 energy. 10 rather, yes, 10 of course. Of course, why would you think it's 11? And then we can do this. I think it's still worth it. Just to get you... I think this... 18 still doesn't seem that much, to be honest. You need more damage, and you need maybe... This is kind of irrelevant. You can just go there, and then we do this. Right? Yeah, I think so. 23 range. Transcendent doesn't really do anything. Whoops. Probably take another 10 here. That's rough. Well, what do we drawing? Yeah, probably not really a good. Yeah, not really a good chance to You've only played one fledgling imp, wow. Drawing both ascends without the yeah, I think this is the play. Drawing both the fledgling imps without sorry, both the ascents, the hidden passages without drawing the fledgling the other transcendent is kind of rough, but what can you do? We take another 10 here. We're really taking too much damage. And we just hope that could also ascend as well, I have one. Oh, why? We don't take another 10 here. What am I talking about? And we also can't play the other transcendent. Oh, we drew through that again. Wow. That's insane. Actually insane. What a floor, dude. What a floor. And there's 9 capacity on this floor. That's also rather insane. I think we'll just do something weird like this. I actually played 7 units on this floor. That's never happened to me. I mean, of course I've reached the 7 unit limit before, but not by actually playing 7 units regularly without going over capacity. I think this is the best one, or maybe this one? I think this one. Still 93 damage. Go imps, dude. And then we can, yeah, again, same situation. It's just the double heavies, the another problem really. We'll see how it is against Seraph, but yeah, probably the same problem. We don't need any of that. Yeah, just skip. This is... really? Imp in a box? I think so. I think, like, the deck is still thin enough to... Yeah, this is good. We get the fire health. And we're just looking for it. Yes, thank you. I think now we win, maybe? Maybe? Just maybe? I don't know really though. Let's see, what do we get? Well, sure, yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. The exact relic I asked for. Let's go. Oh, I hope we just don't lose to heavies and scale fast enough. Like, that's the real problem here. We don't want to put either of these on the Transcendent because, I mean, right, that seems dumb. And then what can we remove? Like, this doesn't really do much. The Rage is okay. Huh. Okay, so then let's do Seraph. I'm really not convinced that we can do it. But we'll see. Not the best of starts. But again, like getting a molting imp out soon is pretty decent. And then getting you to Gorge is also quite valuable. Already pushing 160 damage through there. There's the Transcendent, and we can just play that bottom floor for now, using it kind of like a... Oh, we should definitely do this. Oh, this is already pretty sick. And then we can do this, and... Oh no, if I do that, you won't die. That's not ideal. Definitely just play this also. Viewer +5. Okay, so you already give like 40 armor? I don't actually know whether the ashes work with Transcendent, so if everything's triggered twice. What I mean, we can just do this and then or like torch him, right? What does this do? I mean, this just applies, probably just applies the... Oh no, it does 40. Oh, that's nice. In that case, we probably should do this. And I didn't remove the spike, did I? Yes, okay, I didn't. That's great. Sure. I think we'll just do that. Then we'll draw it again next time and can clear the backline with that easily. Yeah, I guess that's the plan now. Just go nuts. Sadly we can't really... I guess we'll just do this. No, and then this here. Just complete madness. Clear you and just get you to gorge a bit more. I'm still looking for the flashing imps because without them we're kind of screwed. And we're not really getting them. I think we can just transcend him once here. The Shade Wings though. Let's do this. And then transcend him here. And then we cannibalize you to get mosses. This is a run. This might now actually beat Seraph if we get the spike like within the next 1 or 2 turns. Yes, yes. How about that? Okay, so let's not frig it up. We definitely want to do a few things. So how about we play you down here? That's dangerous actually. Yikes. I think we want to spike Penumbra, right? So, and then we can clear you this way. Yes, that's something we want to do. Pretty sure. You just give 80 armor already? Okay, yes. Please do that. And then we have 84 energy. So yeah, this list looks pretty good. That's a lot of rage. That's indeed a lot of rage. And then of course we cannibalize the Transcendent and get more and more. No, we can play all of these. Nice. We just kind of, you're just our cleanup crew now, and we have to make sure we pump the number with some damage at least. No. It's still not quite there, right? And why are we not getting any fledgling imps? That's so BM, dude. I mean, what is that? Okay, I mean, at this point it doesn't really matter. We do this, and we can even do this, and it's really whatever. Then we cannibalize you. I think so, yes. Well, okay, that's not a problem really. And then we can also put like 80 armor. Casually just put 80 armor on there. Get 2 Transcendents going, easy peasy. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. Might as well poke Seraph a bit. Hey, it's another molting imp. Am I playing this? Yeah, but only after playing Transcendent. Now I have enough energy. Put that up here. Oh, and then cannibalize. Sure. I think we've actually been able to like scale the damage up as it went down from the, like in proportion to how it went down with the rage. They're actually at more than they were when you first gave him the rage. That's interesting. This looks fine. And then I guess I just Entumber Assault my own Welder Helper here. Or maybe rather this Transcendent. And we play you here. Just casually having 49 energy, Ember again, and like 600 HP on Penumbra. Yeah, they'll solo kill Seraph, no problem. Wow, I'm really surprised this run actually won. Like, I wasn't... Yeah, I'm just surprised, what can I say? Putting one lifesteal morsel here just so that they can leech the 25 back there. We're trying a hidden passage here, right? Yes. Should be. Do this. I mean, really, it's whatever, right? This should be an easy kill. Yeah, what a run. What a run, dude. Doing this doesn't really do anything, right? I can just play the morsels, and then we like this is just it's just a dirty floor if we do this. I mean, it loses me like some points, but really, it's whatever. Meep, of course, never forget. Meep is you know, it's Meep. Yeah, so I guess this is Umbra and Covenant 25. I still can't see anything here, huh? This animation, look at this animation. It just flattened each time. Penumbra casually hitting for 360. Yeah, that's apparently run. I wouldn't have guessed it, but actually just winning with two units, Champion and Crucible Collector, and a bunch of imps with an endless Transcendent. And yeah, apparently that's enough if you have some way to scale the damage, which was the spike. What's it called? The Spike of the Hellhound, of course. Yes. Just putting, yeah, I mean, just quote unquote putting 90 rage on them is apparently enough. Yes. Trample Penumbra just clears double heavies then. Yeah, nice. This looks quite shiny. Yeah, now we actually at least got one Covenant 25 win on every faction. Yeah, and I think next time then we'll do some of the expert challenges. Sounds fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!